What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and welcome back to episode 22 of Rags to Riches KL Rovers FC. Today is going to be our new chapter to this series, as I will be looking for a new club to manage. We started the series 4 seasons ago, and we were offered to be the manager of KL Rovers FC. And when we started this series, right, KL Rovers was actually in the M3 League, which is the second division of the Malaysian League. And in the first season, we actually became champions of the M3 League, and we got promoted to Super League. In our second season, we actually finished third in the league. In our first ever season in the Super League, in the history of the whole club, okay, we actually finished third, and we were qualified for the AFC Cup. We went all the way until the Asian Zone final, where we were knocked out by Brisbane Roar. And yeah, we just could not win the AFC Cup. Okay, so last season we actually finished in the fourth, and we did not even qualify for the AFC Cup, which was, to be honest, was very sad. And this season we actually won the Super League. Okay, not only we won the Super League, we won the FA Cup as well. Okay, and we were the runner up of Malaysia Cup. I was really hoping for a domestic treble last episode, but we lost to JDT, in the Malaysia Cup final, and there was just nothing I could do about it. But I'm super proud of this team, because as you guys, if you guys remember over here, right, when I took over this club has never ever won a trophy. Okay, in our 4 seasons here, we have won one Malaysian Challenge Cup, one M3 League title, the Malaysian FA Cup, and the Malaysian Super League as well. And what's the even best part? We did it without a lot of backup, a lot of backing from our boards. If you guys remember, if you guys have been watching this series from the start, right, you guys will remember that this wage budget has been the same since our second season, since the time we got promoted from Super League. Okay, so yeah, the wheeling and dealing that I did in this series, the players that I've signed, the bargaining that I've done, to sign players on bargain, right? Seriously, even I would tell that I've done a really good job, with this team. I'm not I know it sounds like I'm tooting my own horns, right? But yeah, that is the reality. I really know that I really did a good job with this team, and yeah, it is just time for me to move on. We have qualified for the Asian Champions League, and look at the finances. Our board have not increased our wage budget. They only increase about 30,000 per year. Who am I going to be able to sign, with 30,000 per year? And if that's the case, right, I can stay here for 10 years. And if they don't increase the wage budget, if they don't back us, with the finance, right, I will never ever be able to, compete with the Asian Champions League, teams. As you guys know, Saudi's teams are going to be in the competition as well. And you guys know the type of players that they sign in Football Manager. So how am I going to compete with these kind of wages? Yeah. So that's why, since my career is on a high right now, we have just won the Malaysian Super League, Malaysia FA Cup, so I just thought to myself, this is the best time for me to leave the club. All right. So by the way, when we look at my profile here right now, right, we started the series, without any coaching badges. We were unemployed. Okay. And look at my attributes here right now. Okay. We are a Continental C license holder, and look at my reputation as well, 2.5 star reputation. And look at my win percentage with this team, guys. 68% win, 11% drawn, and only 20% lost. Seriously, such an amazing achievement as a manager, Seriously. Okay, so yeah, this is my attribute right now, and I really believe, if I go on, to look for a job, right, if I resign my job here right now, I'm really sure that I will be able to get a good job. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do over here right now is I'm gonna resign from the job. And seriously, goodbye, Cal Rovers. Okay, although you have just handed in your resignation, we would really like you to reconsider and stay with us for the foreseeables. Huh. Nope. Okay, I would be willing to stay if the wage budget was more generous. Seriously. I know, I would really love to stay here, if the wage budget was generous, but to be honest, I think yeah, I can't stay in this club, right? We will be willing to increase your wage budget should you agree to stay. I've made up my mind that there's nothing you can do, to offer me to persuade me to stay at this point. I appreciate you taking time to speak with me, but my time here has come to an end. We are incredibly disappointed that you have decided to leave, and we will sorely miss your leadership at the club. We would rather it didn't have to come to this, but we wish you all the best for the future. So, we have resigned as the manager of KL Rovers. All right, so confirmation of a resignation letter, blah blah blah. Singh quits bola sepak Kuala Lumpur Post. Hmm. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. It is a little bit sad, because because of the journey that I have actually had with this club. But yeah, there's just nothing I can do about it. All right. So let's have a look at the jobs that are available for us. All right, guys. So it is the 13th of December of 2027, and these are the jobs that are available in the Japanese league and in the English league as well. Okay, so when we look at this, there is a team over here that is actually available, in J1 league, and it's Nagoya. All right, so when I look at the team over here, right, they were actually predicted to be finishing in the 11th place. And look at their reputation, look at the facilities that they actually have in their team. Oh my god, this is such an interesting job, to be honest. Their bank balance is super healthy, finances are secure, obviously, and let's have a look at their player. Their key player is Yusuke Funahashi, and he looks amazing. Look at his physical abilities, guys. His technical ability, as I know he's right footed, he's a right winger, but if I become the manager, right, I will be training him to be as a left winger, playing as an inside forward, because he is really well suited to be playing as an inside forward. Or I'll be training him to be as a striker. He will be a really good advanced forward as well. He's only 20 years old. He's actually wanted by Sheffield United. All right, it is quite good. Oh my god, he looks amazing. And look at this team. Nagoya have actually won a lot of trophies, in the history of their club. They have won the All Japan Cup, which I'm really not sure, to be honest, what is it. They have even won the J1 League. When did they won the J1 League before this? Let's have a look at it. J1 League. They won it 2010. So 17 years ago. And this season they have actually underperformed massively, and they got relegated to J2 League. So this is going to be such an interesting job, because of the team that they actually have, the finances that they have, the facilities that they have. Look at the stadium as well. I think if we can get this job, right, obviously, we will be playing in J2 League next season. If we can get this job, it's going to be quite an interesting project, with all the finances that they have, and if we can keep a hold of our key players, right, I think, yeah, it'll be such an easy season for us to, get back up to J1 League. And who knows, right? We can actually, start fighting to win the J1 League. It's been 17 years since I've done that. And I think, yeah, this is going to be quite interesting. You know what? I'm going to apply for this job. Look at the wages bill, guys. 12 million per year. And we were spending, half a million for the past 4 seasons. I'm going to apply for the job. Okay. Don't show this message again. Okay, I'm gonna apply for the job, and you know what? Let's just declare interest in the job, right? Okay, and now let's have a look at our other options. Okay, should I go back to KL Rose? All right, so there's actually two more options, in the Japanese league as well. It is Iwata in the J3 league, which, to be honest, right, I don't think I will be going for, J3 league, because when you look at the league reputation and all, right, we were playing the Super League. So Super League is actually, the reputation is almost the same as J1 League. And if you compare it with English League, right, it is basically Malaysian Super League, J1 League, and the Sky Bet League 2. All right, so I'm going to be looking for, almost, obviously, I wouldn't want to drop down. Okay, so I would try to look for, for a job that is going to be almost similar to the reputation that we had in Super League. All right, so when we look at the League 2 teams over here, all right, so Exeter is they're actually playing quite well, to be honest. Okay, they were actually supposed to be finishing in the second position, so that means they were supposed to be automatically promoted, to League One this season, but they are actually currently underperforming, and they are sitting in the 11th position. They are not very far away from the playoff position. And if you look at the league table here, like Notts County in the third position is only with 38 points, and we are basically only 10 points behind them. So there's actually still a lot to play for. And yeah, I think this is going to be quite interesting as well. I know their bank balance doesn't do that great. Their facilities, obviously, when you compare to Nagoya just now, Nagoya had the best facilities, that was available. Okay, and let's have a look at Ollie Harrison. to be honest, he doesn't look that bad. Okay, when I look at him, right, I think if he's gonna play as a if he's gonna play as a defensive midfielder, he will be a segundo volante for us. But if he's a central midfielder, I think I'll be playing him as a box to box midfielder. Right? What do you guys think? Right? He should be a box to box midfielder, right? Okay, so Exeter is also quite interesting, I would say. Yeah, because I've never managed Exeter, in League Two before. Okay, I've never played with Exeter before this. So this is going to be quite interesting to to manage this club. When you look at this, they have never been above League One in their recent history. I'm not sure in the total history of the club. I will research if I'm going to be their manager. Okay, I'm not sure whether they have been in the championship or in the Premier League before this. Okay, so yeah, what am I going to do is I think I will be looking. Wait, they have a caretaker manager. Okay, I thought they really had they actually had a manager for them. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this. Okay. Alright, guys. So Bolton is also a very interesting job for me, guys. Look at their facilities. Bolton, as you guys know, they actually did play in the Premier League. Back in the 2000s. If you look at this, since the 2000, I think they were relegated. Yeah, in 2012, where they got relegated, and since then they have not played. So basically, in this universe, it's been 15 years since Bolton have actually last played in the Premier League. Okay, so yeah, since then they have actually dropped all the way to League Two. They got promoted. They have been a regular side of League One for so many years. I think it has been I don't know, 6 to 7 years. All right, so yeah, they are currently struggling as well. They are supposed no, they are not. They are not currently struggling. They are where they're supposed to be. So why was their manager sacked? Was their manager sacked or that? Yeah, he was sacked. Okay, why was he sacked? I just don't understand. Okay. All right. So maybe their board vision was to to fight for the playoff or anything like that, but their media prediction was for them to finish in the mid table. So yeah, most probably the board wanted them to fight for the playoff this season, and yeah, they have actually underperformed. Okay, so when we look at this team, right, Bolton, obviously, they do have the history. Look at how many trophies they have actually won. They have actually won 4 FA Cup, 3 championship, 1 League 1 championship, Community Shield, and basically, the Papa John's Trophy, which have been renamed right now, to Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Okay, so this is a team that actually have a history, in English football. So I think obviously I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to get a job here or not, but I think I'm going to be applying, applying for a job here. Okay, I'm going to declare his interest here as well. And I think for now, right, these are the 3 teams that I will be applying, for now. Why was the job for Exeter is it's not showing as applied here? You know what? I'm just gonna hit continue, and we will have a look at whether my application was actually submitted or not. Okay. Oh, the Exeter board have informed you that they will not consider your application because they have already fined. Uh, yeah, they have already fined a manager already. Oh my god. Okay, so I've actually already declared interest for the job again. For Nagoya and the Bolton as well. So links sync with Bolton rule. Okay, all right. Okay, so can you comment on rumors that you have applied for the Bolton job? It would be a fantastic opportunity, and any manager worth their salt would be interested. I'll be honored to be considered. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Exeter, we are not going to be able to apply. Okay, so even Bromley, I can't apply for. Have they found a manager? Okay, we have Carlisle and Northampton as well. In the League Two here right now. Okay, Carlisle, they are at the relegation zone. Is it? They are fighting for relegation this season. They are also in the same league as Exeter is in right now. Okay, so you know what? Just for the sake of it, right? I'm just gonna apply for this job as well. Okay, I'm gonna apply for this job. Okay, declare interest as well. I know their bank balance doesn't look that great, and all. And let's have a look at Sam Long. Sam Long looks like a really good goalkeeper. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna apply for this as well. They are not very far away, from safety as well. If you look at the league table, right, for League Two here, they are actually very, very close to each other. Okay, if you look at this, Cheltenham, right, that are sitting in the 23rd position, they are with 24 points. And Exeter, that are sitting in the 11th position, are only 4 points. There's only 4 points difference between the 11th position and the 23rd position. So this is a very, very close league table. So it could be either Carlisle or Exeter. Carlisle and Exeter, they are only 3 points difference by each other. So yeah, both of the job are going to be quite similar, I would say. And so you know what, in that with that, right, I think Northampton, we are going to apply for the job here as well. I'm going to apply for that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to hit continue and let's see if we are going to get a. Oh, Carlisle have also rejected my offer. Job unsuccessful. I'm not sure why, as the interview process is over. Okay, so we still have the Northampton job, Bolton and Nagoya for now. So I'm gonna hit continue and let's see if we are gonna get any job interview with this team. At the meantime, right, I will still keep on looking for a job. Okay, and who is this? No, 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 I'm not going to J3. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not going to J3 League. Okay, so at the meantime, I will keep regularly checking, whether there's any more, exciting opportunity for me, in the League Two, in the English League or in the Japanese League, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so Northampton have actually rejected my application. So the reason that they are telling me that they have rejected my application is because I have no experience in guiding teams away from relegation. The reason that I'm good in my job is because when we went to Super League, my team didn't even had to go through, a relegation battle. We finished in the third, in the top three. My first season, in the Super League. So yeah, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm seriously so pissed off with them right now. Okay, so there's actually a new job opportunity, that came over. There's this Walsall. Walsall is actually from League One. Okay, all right. So they are currently sitting at the bottom of the League One here right now. With 11 points. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard job. Yeah, they are gonna be. Yeah, they are 11 points away from safety. Away from 20th position. Mansfield, and yeah, it's going to be really hard. They have never won a single game. They have not won a single game in this whole season. They have drawn quite a lot, 11 games, almost half, almost 50% of the games that they have played. But they have really good, they have really good bank balance, and the owner is actually looking to sell. They have a good capacity of the stadium, I think it looks quite good, right? Since we are looking for a job, right, I think this is going to be a very good challenge, because yeah, it is very hard for us to get through. If we can stop them, if we can help them, if we can save them from relegation, I think that is going to be an amazing achievement for me, as a manager. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna apply for the job as well. Let's have a look at Dylan Williams. Ah, to be honest, right, he's a left back, but his technical ability, maybe for League One standard, I would say it's not that great, no. But maybe for League Two, he's going to be amazing. But yeah, for me, I would say he's not really that great. I think that could be one of the reasons why they are struggling this season. Okay, and let's have a look at it. Cheltenham, they are also struggling. Yeah, in 24th, but they are actually a little bit more closer to safety. Actually, basically, that is just the goal difference there. So you know what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna apply for this job as well. I'm applying for a lot of job, but no one is actually inviting me for an interview. Seriously, what is happening here? Are we gonna be able to find a job today? Oh my god! Even Cheltenham don't want me as their manager. Seriously. Even the same thing. This is mainly as a result of your complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. Oh my god, guys, seriously, this is going to be a problem. If a team, even Bolton doesn't want me as well. I mean, but yeah, I would have made you. such a happy man, going all the way to the Premier League. This was a club that, I was really, if I would have been the manager, right, this could be a long-term club all the way until the Premier League and maybe winning a Champions League with them. Ah, looks like, yeah, let's have a look at what other. So we only have Walsall right now, Walsall and Nagoya. These are the only two teams that is available. Oh my god. And I've not even got a single interview for any of the club that I've applied for. And they seriously, they okay, look at this, right? They actually, rejected my application, but they have not found a manager as well. My goodness. Alright guys, so Walsall have also rejected my application. My god, guys. It looks like, I'm not gonna get a job in this episode here today. Okay, so Mansfield, I've also applied for a job for, in Mansfield here. They are currently sitting at the, yeah, in the relegation zone as well. So I really hope, they will actually at least call me for an interview here, right, guys? My goodness, what is going on over here? If nothing, if nothing happens, right, I think I will have to go to the non-leagues, guys. I will have to, they are trying to look for, trying to look for a job in Nuneaton Borough or anything like that. This is going to be a problem here today, guys. If I don't get any job, it's already getting into the 1st of January. We are ticking over to a new year here, and I don't have a single interview. All right, guys. So this might be a new opportunity here. So Urawa's manager have just left the post. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so Urawa actually have a All Japan Cup final, against Kashima that is going to be coming in a few days or anything like that. I'm not sure when. Okay, so if you look at this, Urawa actually finished in the 4th place. So I think they will be playing in the AFC Cup next season. All right, so I think this will be an interesting, seriously an interesting signing here, interesting job, sorry. Okay, look at their key player, Thomas Ahumada, and he looks really, really good, guys. He's currently injured right now for another 1 more month, but yeah, with the bank balance that they have, look at their stadium. Their stadium is huge. Are they filling up their stadium? Wow, okay, all right. They are almost, they are not, I wouldn't say they are filling up their stadium, but yeah, their stadium is actually, getting filled about, 40 to 50% almost every game. That is amazing. You know what? I'm going to try to apply for a job and I'm going to declare interest here as well. I'm not sure whether, they will give me a job or not, but let's see. Okay. Let's see if they are going to consider, having me. I have the experience in playing in AFC Cup. With the team that I had, right, I went all the way to the Asian Zone final that I was in. All right, so I will be able to do a good job with you guys. Seriously, consider me to be your manager, please. All right, guys. So it's been 1 month since I'm looking for a job, and we have not got a single interview for any job right now. Things are not really looking good for me and my career. And you know what? I think it is time for me to, start considering, non-league teams. All right, so Crawley is actually available right now. They have just sacked none other than Joe Allen. Joe Allen is a manager right now, guys. Seriously, after he retired, right, he actually been the manager of Cheltenham and Crawley. Seriously, but look at his profile. He is actually a very, very good manager. Looking at him right now, right, and when we compare it to me, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a job. Seriously, guys, I'm just gonna try here. They are currently sitting at the mid-table. They were supposed to be finishing in the playoff this season. So that is one of the reason why he's been sacked. They are currently, 8 points behind South Shields that are in the last playoff position there. And as you guys know, National League is a really, really hard, it's a really hard league for, for anyone to get promoted from. It's usually a very, strongly competitive league. And seriously, to be honest, I think I will be okay, playing in the National League. This is rags to riches, right? Okay, so I was really hoping, that me starting in Malaysia, right, and me winning the Malaysian Super League, and all. I really thought, oh my god, Crawley Town have also rejected my application. Oh, The reason is mainly as my strong commitment towards playing attacking football. Guys, do you even know, how many goals that my team scored in the Super League last season? We actually scored 100 goals last season. I'm going to hit continue, it's going to be the 1st of February and we don't have a job. This is going to be a problem here, guys. Okay, when we look at the job center here right now, right? Yeah, there's only, one more job, opportunity that I've applied for, which is Urawa, and they have been, holding on to, to my application for very long here. I really, really hope, that they will consider me, and their new season is already ticking over here right now. If you look at this. It's going to be starting in another 4 more days. They should really sign me as their manager, and let me guide you guys, to win the J1 League. Seriously, I really need a job, guys. What is going on? Oh my god, guys, we have finally got our first job interview here. Steve Irving from Bradford City have actually offered me a job interview, but look at this. Despite offering you an interview, the board do have reservation about your suitability to deliver the club's vision for the future. This is mainly as a result of your complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. You know what? I will prove you guys wrong, guys, if you give me a chance. The board are pleased that you have taken the time to attend today. There are a few questions we would like to ask to see if you are the manager we want to take the club forward. I'm glad you have given me a chance. Seriously, you are the first team in the past 3 months that have actually give me a chance, to talk to you guys. How would you overcome a big obstacle of not speaking the language? I'm speaking English right now, guys. Okay, I'm confident I can learn the language quickly. It's not hard. I have some reservation regarding the fact that you have never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be an issue? I would suggest that my experience in the international football more than makes up for any shortfalls on the club sides of things. That is true. Do you think it's a positive or negative thing that you have thus far managed just one team? I've shown tremendous loyalty during my career and would consider that amongst the most positive trait to have as a manager. Okay, yeah, I think I will do that. Okay, you are looking to make a step up from your previous club. Can you handle that? I don't think there's a dramatic difference between the two clubs. Obviously, you guys are fighting the relegation battle, guys. Seriously, I would be a very good manager for you guys. You are up for a few jobs right now. It seems. Are you hedging your bet? I admit it doesn't look good. If you want me to withdraw, no, 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 no. I'm just trying to forge ahead with my career by any means necessary. Are you the right person to turn this underachieving club around? I'm a motivator. I always adopt positive attitude and it's infectious dressing room. Happy squad is a winning. I believe I have a reputation that sufficiently answered that question. Okay, we would like to know when do you intend to establish yourself? I'm ready as soon as you need me, man. I'm currently unemployed right now. I've been looking for a job for the past 3 months. Seriously, offer me a job. We understand the importance of having the right backroom team in place, blah blah blah. I won't need a budget because I don't plan to making any changes. I don't think that the backroom stuff that I had in Malaysia is gonna be good enough, to basically be, to be coaching or doing their work in England. Okay, we would like to share our vision. Okay, so let's have a look at their vision. Work within wage budget, grow the club reputation, be an established League Two team. So they want me to avoid relegation this season, be competitive in the FA Cup. It is the month of March. If you guys are in the FA Cup, you guys are doing really great. Okay. All right. So yeah, work toward getting an automatic promotion. So basically, starting from the next season, they want me to basically fight for the promotion. I think yeah, it is quite good. We are not expecting anything of you this season. Okay, that's fine. Okay, do you have anything for us to consider? Nope, nothing. I don't want to jeopardize, this interview here. I'm gonna hit continue here and really hope that they will offer me a job, guys. Seriously, this is the only club that have actually offered me an interview, and I really want a club, guys. Seriously, the only not great thing is because yeah, I don't have a lot of choice. There's only been one club that offered me an interview, and if they offered me a job, I will have to take it. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright, guys, so we have finally got a job offer here. Bradford City have offered me a job. 151k, salary per annum, which is amazing. Our transfer budget of 1.4 million with a wage budget of 3.77 million. Alright, so when I look at Bradford City here just now, right, they are currently sitting in the 17th place. Okay, with another 5 more games to go. Okay, if you look at this, right, we are only 7 points, behind Stevenage in the final in the final position, of the playoff. But to be honest, with another 5 more games to go, right? I think what I will do is I'll just focus on finishing up the season. I'll finish as high as I can with the team. All right, and yeah, use the preseason. At the end of the season, we will try to rebuild the squad. I've not looked at the squad yet or anything like that, but I think this is going to be a very good career. Here they have a very healthy bank balance. Their facilities are amazing as well. 2-star facilities for a League Two team, I think is quite good. They have a 2-star reputation. All right, so yeah, I think it's going to be quite good. Even their wage budget, it is almost 7 times more than what we actually had in KL Rovers. So you know what? I'm gonna start negotiation, and I'm gonna try for a 3 years contract. No, they want 2 years. Come on, give me 3 years, man. 2 years. You know what? I'm gonna finalize the deal, exit the top, and I'm gonna hit continue. And we will be the manager of Bradford City, guys. Oh my god. Bradford City will ring in their 125th season under a new manager in Malvin Singh. Eyebrows has been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 36 years old, who has recently spent time away from club football. Come on, it was only 3 months, as he is sure to face plenty of pressure when he faces the media for the first time in the University of Bradford Stadium. Singh have lifted the Malaysian Super League with KL Rovers in December and now will be afforded the chance to enhance his reputation by bringing success to his new club. He replaced previous manager John Coleman. Bradford City has been disappointing in the League Two. Obviously, we have saw that just now and found themselves below expectation in 17th place, are on course to equal their lowest League Two finish since 2026, when they ended the season 17. Bradford City have won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1 in their last 5 games. That is going to be not that great. They don't have a director of football. They don't even have an assistant manager. That is something that we will have to work on. Okay, when we look at this, their club history, they've actually won a FA Cup before this. They have won the championship in 1908. Okay, so that's been so long, since they have won a league title, guys. Seriously. Okay, so yeah, I think other than that, everything looked good. To be honest. Okay, they do love to play with a 4-2-4 formation, which I've been using in KL Rovers, as you guys know, since the start of the series. So you know what? Every month, yeah. Okay. So let's just confirm, and we are in here, guys. Okay, so the supporters profile, right? They would want me to be competitive against Huddersfield. They are in the championship, though. There's going to be a few years, since until we meet them. Okay, so they want us to remain in the Sky Bet League 2. I think that is not going to be a problem. Okay, yeah, competition expectation review. Okay, let's have a look at the finances first. Yeah, although they have given me a wage budget of 3.77 million, right? We are actually overspending right now. But the bank balance of the club is actually quite healthy, so I'm still okay. And they are going to be, as you guys know, there is a FFP here. If you look at this, require the club to keep the wage expenditure below 7.66. So there's actually a double, so we don't have to worry at all. If the club is going to increase the wage budget for me next season, which is going to be 3.43, and they're going to reduce it actually. Okay, that is not ideal. Okay, when we look at this, there's actually a very huge squad here. How many players do we have? We have 32 players in the senior squad, and a lot of them are actually not good at all. They are not good at all, guys. Okay, so our best player, right? Let's have a look at our key player. Our best player is actually Wonte Daly Campbell. He's a Jamaican right back. Okay, so to be honest, he looks quite okay for me, But this season, he have not really played that well, 30 appearances, right? He have scored 2 goals, but no assist from this right back here. Okay, and an average rating of 6.87. He don't love big matches, but I think this boy is actually quite good, So hopefully he will stay on. There's another 1 more years for his contract, so next season we will be able to have a look at him properly, and yeah, we will go from there. They have a very good stadium as well, quite good capacity, 25,000. And are you guys filling up your stadium? Almost, it is over 50%. So I think it is quite good, to be honest. Yeah, it is still okay. It is still okay. We can actually work with that. All right. So yeah. So what am I gonna do is, okay. So as you guys know, There's another five more games left, right? So in our next episode, I'm not gonna play against Gillingham or Doncaster or anything like that. I will come back, for the game against Notts County and Tranmere. Okay, so we are gonna play these two teams. We are gonna end the season, and we will plan out the squad after that. I really hope that you guys are excited for this new journey that we are gonna venture together in this series. We are now in the English League, in League Two, and we are the manager of Bradford City. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode for our first episode as the manager of Bradford City. Bye-bye.